The 2019 Cattle Industry Convention and NCBA trade show continues in New Orleans. Although there is much fun to be had, there is also business to be conducted. National Cattlemen's Beef Association members are discussing policy priorities that will soon be released. In the meantime, though, the hours of service and electronic logging device mandate continue to be an issue for beef producers. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration recently posted an update on their website stating that the ELD for livestock haulers would be delayed until further notice.
And this was due to the fact that because Congress was passing these week-long bills to keep the government open, that FMCSA was having to constantly change the date for the delay on their website. Now, this was confusing to those on the ground in law enforcement trying to enforce the laws on the books. And so they decided to put until further notice. Some individuals took that as it being a permanent delay. It is not permanent. It is still somewhat up in the air. So we currently sit in an ELD delay for livestock haulers, partly due to the government shutdown. Yes, the government is back open for a couple weeks, but again, because of the uncertainty, it is an until further notice type of situation.
According to Rivera, the bigger issue continues to be hours of service regulations.
You cannot paint the trucking industry with one brush. Hauling toilet paper is not the same thing as hauling live animals. And that's the message that we've sent to Congress. It's just simply not the same thing. We have an animal welfare piece that no one else on the road has to worry about. And that has been our message all along. That is how we are different from everyone else. And I believe that's why we have an ELD delay. Hours of service currently sits at 11 hours of drive time, 14 on duty, and a 10-hour rest. At the end of the day, NCBA has submitted a petition to DOT asking for 15 hours of drive time, 16 on duty, and a 10-hour rest. This is based off of the Australian model. The Australians have been doing it well for a few years now, and so we've taken their safety data as well as our current safety data, and we have said to DOT, this is being done safely down in Australia. We are currently being very safe, and so we feel like this petition is very solid and very strong.
Allison adds that the solution is not a silver bullet, but it is a step in the right direction. Reporting in New Orleans, I'm Bryce Stuskett on the Rural Radio Network.